In today's video, I am replacing the bulbs in the instrument cluster on my F350. Let's take a look. I'll show you before and after. It's pretty remarkable. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Robert Lewis, and this is my year 2000 F350. I'm running the 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel engine. We're not in the engine bay today, though. I'm up here in the instrument cluster. I've got a bunch of burnt out lights. Let's flip to that now. I took a quick video of running down the road at night so you can see how bad it is. Check it out. So the whole right third of my instrument cluster is dark. More than one light bulb has burnt out in there. I'm going to be popping those dash panels off, removing the instrument cluster, and then putting new bulbs in all the way around. And then it'll be nice and bright. I can't wait. Alrighty, never you mind all this dust, okay? Yes, it's dirty, it's a truck. So first things first is to get your fingers back underneath here. Oh, dang it. I'm using my 1/4-inch drive socket now with an extension and a deep socket so I can reach everything, and on the 4 corners there's a 7mm bolt. There's a lot of wires you have to undo on the radio and the cigarette lighter, the 4-wheel drive, the lights over here, in order to remove that entire dash panel. There's the first one. Now that this is loose, you can see on this side, whoops, there's a little black tab right there and another one right there. You need to pinch those things inward like that in order to pull the gear selector indicator out. And then there's some electrical wires on the back, a couple of big harnesses that you need to unplug as well. With each of these wiring harnesses, there's just a button you press down and then wiggle it back and forth and it will come out. Now I'm going to go to the workbench and look at this thing a little more closely. I'm set up here in the workshop now, and I've got my gauge cluster on the bench. This is what the back of it looks like. So these black bulb holders right here are for your illumination lights. There's also one white one here. I have marked the polarity. I got this from a couple other YouTube channels that do this, but you can see where I've marked a plus. LED bulbs are polarity sensitive. You will, if you look at the bulb closely, you'll see a little plus and a little minus for positive and negative, and you need to be plugging those bulbs in the proper direction, otherwise they will not work. That white bulb in the center is a type 37, and the 5 large black plugs, those are what is that? Those are 194 bulbs. These tan ones here, these are your indicators for all the other little lights that pop up on your dash. It is advised that these stay incandescent. So I'm going to replace those with all incandescent bulbs so that they're all fresh. They're all 25 years old. And these black ones and this white one are going to be my new LEDs. So here's how this goes. You just twist, pop that baby out, pull out your bulb, and put in your new one. And what I said a moment ago about polarity is true for most bulbs. I just discovered that this yellow thing, and I'll have a link for this one in the description. These are apparently a non-polarity bulb that I got. They're on nice and tight. So it doesn't matter which way they get plugged in. This one though, the Type 37, this is a polarity sensitive plug. So you can see a little plus right there, and if you flip it around there's a little minus. So I'm going to keep that plus there. I'll have to set it down. There we go. Okay, so that's the negative, that's the positive. So positive is right here. I want that right there. So put it in like that and twist like that. Is that gonna work? I'll try that the other way real quick. Oh yeah, no, that is gonna work. Okay. Good. Ooh, dang. Don't squeeze too hard. Oh my gosh, what a mess. Well, I guess my advice is just don't be stupid like me and break the bulb. It's extremely difficult to get it out once you do, because when it is whole, it is strong. But when you break it, that glass is so thin, and you're going to just have to chip it out piece by piece with a little needle or something. That's what I did. I got the tiniest little needle nose pliers that I had and was able to push down along the very edge and use some lever action to pop the rest of that stuff out that was way down in the bottom. So I've got my other one in. I'm going to install that, and then I'll be taking this back over to the truck to put it in. All right, I am back in the truck now. I'm going to pop this baby in. I'm going to start with the electrical connectors. 1, 2, 3, and then back in there. Get my shift indicator. Oh yeah, there we go. That just clicks in very nicely. Then we set this in place. But first, I'm going to make sure this thing's working. Very nice. Holy cow. I can't wait to see this after dark. Alright, now I'm going to put my 4 retaining screws back in and then put the dash on. Holy cow, look how bright this is. I can't believe it. This is so much brighter than the last bulbs. And look over here in this area. I can see the tachometer. I haven't seen that in a long time. Alright, well that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching along. Please like and subscribe. I am thrilled with how this turned out, and it was easy too. As long as you don't smash those bulbs with your fingers, this is a really easy job. Alright, see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.